Recall the renowned cinematic masterpiece, Dirty Dancing, a poignant dance film that shattered box office records, accumulating an astounding 214 million USD in 1987. This teenage tale of forbidden romance has left an indelible mark, captivating audiences worldwide with its remarkable achievements. Yet, akin to numerous cinematic endeavors, Dirty Dancing is not immune to imperfections. Astute viewers can readily discern glitches scattered throughout various scenes. If you are curious, please watch this video until the end, because the surprise is at the end. Baby's denim shorts. The iconic scene in question, etched in the memories of many, features the character. Baby as she embarks on her journey of self-discovery through dance by the tranquil lake. This pivotal moment, a cornerstone in the film, is not only remembered for its emotional resonance, but also for the distinctive fashion choices that characterize the era. One cannot ignore the visual impact of Baby's attire in this scene, particularly the denim shorts that encapsulate the essence of 80s fashion. These shorts, with their frayed edges and high waist, serve as a sartorial time capsule, transporting viewers to a bygone era defined by bold style statements and carefree aesthetics. However, the intriguing twist lies in the temporal juxtaposition created by the wardrobe choice. While the denim shorts scream the 80s, the movie's setting is firmly anchored in the early 60s, specifically 1963. This incongruity adds a layer of complexity to the scene, sparking curiosity and inviting speculation about the deliberate decision behind this anachronistic styling. The intentional deviation from the historical accuracy of the film's setting raises questions about the creative choices made by the filmmakers. Was it a deliberate nod to the evolving fashion trends of the 80s, seamlessly woven into the fabric of a story set in a different decade? Or perhaps it served as a visual metaphor, symbolizing Baby's defiance of societal norms and her rebellion against the rigid constraints of the early 60s? Johnny's sweaty forehead. The authenticity of the dance scenes in the film, a key factor in its enduring appeal, is underscored by a seemingly small yet telling detail: the sweat on the dancers. This subtle touch provides a tangible and visceral connection to the physical exertion and passion embedded in the characters' performances, making the cinematic experience all the more immersive. However, a particular moment in the final dance scene adds an intriguing layer to the discussion about realism. As Patrick Swayze, portraying the charismatic Johnny, takes the daring leap off the stage, the stark contrast in his hair's appearance becomes apparent. What was initially a meticulously styled coiffure in the preceding shot suddenly transforms into a glistening, wet mane clinging to his forehead. The apparent inconsistency in Patrick Swayze's hair condition becomes a point of scrutiny for keen-eyed viewers, raising questions about the meticulousness of the film's production and the extent to which small details were managed. The juxtaposition of the dry hair in one shot and the visibly wet, sticking to the forehead hair in the next challenges the seamlessness of the film's continuity. Film enthusiasts and critics alike may ponder the reasons behind such a discrepancy. Was it an oversight in the editing process, a momentary lapse in attention to detail, or a deliberate choice made for creative reasons? The latter could be seen as a nuanced decision, emphasizing the intensity and exertion of the final dance sequence. Alternatively, it might be a testament to the unpredictable nature of live performances, where even meticulously planned choreography cannot escape the spontaneity of physicality. Regardless of the explanation, this hair discrepancy becomes a focal point for discussions about the intersection of realism and artistic choices in filmmaking. It invites audiences to consider the delicate balance between maintaining authenticity and crafting a visually compelling narrative. The fact that the audience notices and engages with such minutiae underscores the level of scrutiny that iconic films like this one undergo, and the passion they evoke among viewers. Lisa Housman's hair. The behind-the-scenes dynamics of filmmaking often contribute unexpected twists to production, and the case of the actress cast as Baby's mother in the iconic film is no exception. Originally envisioned with a different actress in the role, the decision to replace her with Kelly Bishop after filming had commenced introduces an intriguing layer of complexity to the narrative. As audiences delve into the film, a subtle yet noticeable transformation in the appearance of Baby's mother becomes a point of curiosity and discussion. At the outset, the character's hair is unmistakably blonde, a visual cue that aligns with the initial casting choice. However, as the narrative unfolds, a notable shift occurs. Her hair undergoes a dramatic change, transforming into a vibrant shade of red. This alteration in the character's hair color, while initially prompting a double take from attentive viewers, takes on added significance when considered in the context of the actress' switch. It becomes a tangible representation of the film's adaptability and the creative decisions made on the fly to ensure narrative cohesion. The sudden change in hair color, from blonde to red, stands as a visual testament to the challenges faced during the production process, such as recasting a pivotal role after filming had commenced. The decision to maintain continuity by incorporating the already filmed scenes while accommodating the new casting choice undoubtedly presented a unique set of challenges for the filmmakers. Yet, rather than detracting from the viewing experience, the subtle incongruity becomes a charming idiosyncrasy, sparking discussions among fans about the intricate dance between on-set logistics and the seamless storytelling that defines the final product. The choice to retain the footage featuring the original actress and adapt the narrative to accommodate the changing casting reflects the resilience and resourcefulness inherent in the filmmaking process. Kelly Bishop's portrayal of Baby's mother, despite the visual shift in hair color, remains a compelling and integral part of the film's ensemble cast. Johnny's jacket. The intricate process of filmmaking often involves multiple takes to achieve the desired level of perfection, and when dance sequences are in play, this complexity is amplified. The effort invested in capturing the ideal shot becomes apparent in the subtle but telling details that emerge upon close inspection. One such instance can be observed in the scene preceding the grand finale, where the charismatic Johnny takes off his jacket not once but twice. The keen-eyed viewer, attuned to the nuances of on-set dynamics, may discern this apparent anomaly as a testament to the meticulous nature of the filmmaking process. Dancing scenes, with their intricate choreography and demand for flawless execution, often necessitate multiple takes to ensure that every movement aligns seamlessly with the narrative and the visual aesthetics envisioned by the director. The decision to showcase Johnny removing his jacket twice in the same scene inadvertently lifts the curtain on the behind-the-scenes intricacies of capturing a dance sequence. It provides a glimpse into the meticulous effort invested by the cast and crew to achieve the perfect shot, showcasing the dedication required to deliver a visually stunning and emotionally resonant cinematic experience. While some might view the repetition as a subtle imperfection, it also serves as a reminder of the dynamic and iterative nature of filmmaking. The quest for perfection, particularly in dance sequences where timing and precision are paramount, underscores the commitment of the creative team to elevate the cinematic experience. The decision to retain the dual jacket removals rather than seamlessly editing them out adds a layer of authenticity to the scene, showcasing the raw, unfiltered process of capturing a moment on film. The markers. The meticulous orchestration of a film involves a myriad of behind-the-scenes elements, and one such subtle yet significant aspect is the use of markers. These markers serve as crucial tools in maintaining visual consistency and guiding the actors in their movements within a scene. The attentive viewer can catch a glimpse of this meticulous process in the film's denouement, immediately following the captivating dance between Johnny and Baby, where Baby's father intervenes. As the dance concludes and the characters are brought to a standstill by the stern intervention of baby's father, the discerning eye may catch sight of these markers discreetly placed on the set. These markers, often inconspicuous during the intensity of the performance, become visible once the dance concludes and the characters are frozen in their final positions. The purpose of these markers becomes evident in the context of maintaining spatial continuity. In scenes involving intricate choreography, especially dance sequences, precise positioning is paramount to ensure a visually cohesive and aesthetically pleasing result. The markers serve as visual cues for both the actors and the cinematography team, indicating specific spots where the performers should stand, move, or pause. The intentional inclusion of these markers in the final cut of the film provides audiences with a unique peek behind the curtain of the filmmaking process. It underscores the meticulous planning and choreography involved in capturing each scene, even in the seemingly spontaneous and dynamic moments of a dance sequence. While some may view the markers as a brief intrusion into the narrative, they also offer an appreciation for the level of detail and coordination required to bring a cinematic vision to life. The markers, in essence, become silent collaborators in the creative process, ensuring that the actor's movements align seamlessly with the director's vision, contributing to the overall visual harmony of the scene. The road lines. The meticulous recreation of historical settings in films often involves a myriad of details, down to the color of road lines, to transport audiences to a specific time and place. A notable instance of such attention to detail, or perhaps a momentary oversight, emerges in Dirty Dancing, where the road lines at the beginning of the film present a curious deviation from the historical accuracy of the 1960s. In the opening scenes, keen-eyed viewers may observe that the road features yellow solid center lines. However, this seemingly innocuous detail contradicts the historical norms of the 1960s when center lines were typically painted in white. The inclusion of yellow center lines, though subtle, becomes a point of scrutiny for those attuned to the nuances of period accuracy in filmmaking. The discrepancy in the color of the road lines raises intriguing questions about the decision-making process behind such visual choices. Was it a deliberate departure from historical accuracy for creative reasons, such as enhancing the visual impact or creating a specific mood? Alternatively, could it be an unintentional oversight that slipped through the cracks during the production process? Regardless of the reasoning, the yellow center lines serve as a subtle reminder of the challenges inherent in recreating a bygone era on film. Filmmakers often navigate a delicate balance between historical accuracy and creative expression, and the choice of road line color in Dirty Dancing becomes a microcosm of this dynamic. From a critical perspective, the inclusion of yellow center lines might be considered a minor deviation from the expected visual cues of the 1960s. However, it also serves as a testament to the complexity of the filmmaking process, where countless decisions contribute to the overall visual and narrative impact of a film. Such details, whether intentional or not, become part of the cinematic tapestry, sparking discussions among audiences and film enthusiasts about the delicate dance between authenticity and creative interpretation. Johnny's Pants. The art of dance, though visually captivating, is not without its physical toll. And the film Dirty Dancing ingeniously captures the messy, dynamic reality of the dance floor. A particular scene where this is vividly portrayed is when Johnny, the charismatic dance instructor, slides on the floor, on his knees. This visually stunning and energetically charged moment not only adds flair to the performance, but also introduces a subtle yet fascinating detail: his black pants getting dusty from the dance floor. As Johnny executes the slide, the friction with the floor leaves a visible mark on his attire. The dusty residue adheres to the fabric of his black pants, a testament to the physicality and intensity of the dance routine. This level of detail contributes to the immersive quality of the scene, offering a realistic portrayal of the toll dancing can take on one's wardrobe. However, what follows introduces an intriguing cinematic juxtaposition. In the subsequent shot, Johnny's pants appear miraculously clean, as if untouched by the floor's dust just moments earlier. This subtle continuity hiccup, while perhaps imperceptible to casual viewers caught up in the excitement of the dance sequence, becomes a point of scrutiny for those attuned to the nuances of filmmaking. The juxtaposition of dusty pants and their sudden pristine appearance opens a window into the complexities of film production. The challenges of maintaining continuity, especially in dynamic and physically demanding scenes like dance sequences, underscore the delicate balance between capturing authentic moments and presenting a visually polished narrative. While some may perceive this as a minor inconsistency, it also adds a layer of intrigue to the viewing experience. It prompts discussions about the meticulous choreography and planning required for dance scenes, the challenges of capturing real-time physicality, and the editorial decisions made during post-production. Baby's hair. The depiction of emotion-laden scenes, especially those surrounding sensitive topics, requires a delicate blend of storytelling and visual continuity. Such is the case in Dirty Dancing during the poignant moment when Penny Johnson, portrayed by Cynthia Rhodes, falls ill after her abortion. Amidst the raw emotions and the unfolding drama, a subtle but noticeable detail adds a layer of complexity: the ever-changing texture of Baby's hair, played by Jennifer Grey. As the scene progresses, the attentive viewer may observe that Baby's hair undergoes a transformation. Initially wavy when she emerges from the presence of Johnny, the dance instructor, it mysteriously transitions to a curly texture when she rushes to seek help from her father. This seemingly minor detail, while not central to the narrative, becomes a point of scrutiny for those keen on the nuances of visual consistency in filmmaking. The fluctuation in Baby's hair texture raises questions about the choices made during the shooting and editing process. Was it a deliberate decision to reflect the emotional intensity of the moment, using the change in hairstyle as a visual metaphor for the evolving emotional landscape? Alternatively, could it be an unintentional oversight, a result of the inherent challenges in maintaining continuity during the filming of emotionally charged scenes? This fluctuation, while subtle, adds a layer of complexity to the scene. It becomes a visual cue that invites viewers to delve deeper into the emotional turmoil of the characters. The transformation in Baby's hair, whether intentional or not, subtly mirrors the underlying turbulence of the narrative and the character's internal struggles. From a critical perspective, the ever-changing hairstyle might be viewed as a minor inconsistency in visual continuity. However, it also becomes a topic of discussion that transcends the technical aspects of filmmaking. It prompts viewers to consider the intricate interplay between visual elements and emotional storytelling, highlighting the nuanced decisions made by filmmakers to convey the depth and complexity of the human experience. The aerobic clothes. The infusion of fashion trends into film serves as a visual time capsule, encapsulating the spirit of a particular era. Dirty Dancing, set in the early 1960s, intriguingly showcases a love for 80s fashion, creating a unique fusion that adds a layer of complexity to the visual narrative. This blending of timelines becomes particularly evident not only in Baby's iconic shoes and denim shorts, but also in the workout and aerobics clothing worn by the girls practicing their dance routines. The deliberate incorporation of 80s-style workout and aerobics attire into a film set in the early 60s becomes a striking visual choice. The neon colors, bold patterns, and form-fitting silhouettes, characteristic of 80s fashion, make a surprising appearance in the dance practice scenes, defying the expectations of historical accuracy. This stylistic departure invites audiences to consider the creative decisions behind the wardrobe choices. Was it a conscious effort to infuse a sense of contemporary flair into a period piece, creating a visually dynamic and engaging experience for the viewers? Alternatively, could it be a playful nod to the cyclical nature of fashion, where styles from one era cyclically find resonance in another? The incorporation of 80s fashion within the film's early 60s setting not only becomes a point of visual fascination but also a conversation starter about the intersection of historical accuracy and creative expression in filmmaking. It prompts discussions about the role of costume design in shaping character identities, setting the tone, and contributing to the overall aesthetic of a film. Jake Housman's collar. The cinematic canvas of Dirty Dancing, woven with intricate details, sometimes reveals subtle inconsistencies that draw the scrutiny of eagle-eyed viewers. A notable instance occurs during the scene on the porch, where Baby and her father, Jerry Orbach's character Jake, engage in a pivotal conversation about Baby's night with Johnny. Within this seemingly static exchange, a nuanced yet intriguing detail unfolds: the fluctuating state of Jake's collar. As the scene progresses, keen observers may notice that Jake's collar undergoes a subtle metamorphosis, transitioning from a popped collar to an unpopped one. What makes this detail particularly noteworthy is the limited movement of the character during the conversation. The collar's transformation occurs almost imperceptibly, defying the conventional expectation that such changes should accompany notable character actions or movements. This collar inconsistency becomes a point of interest for those attuned to the meticulous aspects of filmmaking. It prompts questions about the decision-making process during filming and editing. Was it an intentional choice, perhaps reflecting the emotional intensity of the conversation and subtly mirroring the internal conflicts of Jake's character? Alternatively, could it be an oversight, a small but noticeable glitch in the continuity of the scene? From a critical standpoint, such visual discrepancies might be considered minor imperfections. However, they also offer a window into the complexities of film production. The dynamic nature of a character's appearance, even in static scenes, underscores the challenges of maintaining visual continuity and consistency throughout a movie. The blue tarp. Ensuring the safety of actors during film production is a paramount concern, and the lengths that filmmakers go to achieve this can be both fascinating and imperative. One such meticulous effort is brought to light in Dirty Dancing, particularly in the visually striking scene where Baby and Johnny dance on top of a tree trunk. For the discerning eye, a subtle yet essential detail emerges: the presence of a blue tarp carefully positioned beneath the tree root. This seemingly innocuous blue tarp, strategically placed on the ground, serves a crucial role in the production's commitment to actor safety. While the audience may be captivated by the grace and energy of the dance routine, the inclusion of the protective tarp reveals the behind-the-scenes efforts to mitigate potential risks associated with the elevated platform and dynamic movements. The choice of a blue tarp, although functional, adds a layer of visual finesse to the scene. Its color contrasts with the natural surroundings, subtly blending into the visual tapestry, while remaining inconspicuous to the casual observer. This intentional blending underscores the filmmaker's commitment to preserving the illusion of a seamless and immersive dance sequence, while prioritizing the well-being of the performers. The blue tarp beneath the tree root becomes a testament to the intricate dance between creating cinematic magic and ensuring the safety of those bringing the story to life. It prompts viewers to appreciate the meticulous planning and attention to detail that goes into crafting visually stunning sequences, even in moments of apparent spontaneity. The whole. The characterization of Johnny as the ultimate bad boy in Dirty Dancing reaches a dramatic zenith when he faces the challenge of retrieving keys locked inside his car. In a display of audacious resourcefulness, he seizes a nearby lamppost and propels it forcefully through the car window. This impulsive act not only adds a rebellious flair to his character, but also introduces a captivating visual spectacle. However, within the rapid sequence of events, a subtle yet intriguing detail emerges: the rapid transformation of the shattered car window. In the initial shot, the window is almost completely broken, with fractures extending across its surface. Yet, in the following frame, a perfect hole appears, defying the expected trajectory of a shattered window. This visual discrepancy prompts astute viewers to question the decision-making process during filming and editing. Was it a deliberate choice to emphasize the dramatic impact of Johnny's unconventional solution, presenting a visually striking tableau of a shattered car window? Alternatively, could it be a result of practical constraints or the need for a visually cohesive shot in subsequent scenes? From a cinematic standpoint, the instantaneous transformation of the shattered window becomes a point of visual intrigue. It symbolizes the dynamic nature of filmmaking, where creative decisions and technical necessities intersect to construct a seamless narrative. The filmmakers may have prioritized the need for visual clarity in subsequent shots, opting for a perfect whole to maintain continuity and amplify the impact of the scene. Johnny's belt. The unpredictable nature of live-action scenes often introduces unexpected challenges, and Dirty Dancing is not exempt from such moments. A notable instance occurs during the confrontation between Johnny and Robbie, played by Max Cantor. In this emotionally charged scene, a wardrobe malfunction becomes a focal point of scrutiny, adding an element of real-time imperfection to the unfolding drama. The wardrobe malfunction in question unfolds as Johnny's belt comes undone, hanging loosely during the confrontation. This subtle detail, while initially subtle, becomes a visual cue that amplifies the intensity of the scene. The undone belt serves as a metaphorical unraveling, reflecting the heightened emotions and tension between the characters. However, the next shot introduces an intriguing twist. The belt is mysteriously fixed again. This continuity hiccup, whether intentional or a result of the dynamic nature of filming, adds an unexpected layer to the scene. It prompts viewers to consider the delicate interplay between scripted sequences and the spontaneous, sometimes imperfect, reality of live action filming. From a critical perspective, the fixed belt may be viewed as a minor inconsistency in visual continuity. However, it also becomes a part of the scene's authenticity, a reflection of the unpredictable nature of on-set dynamics. The decision to retain this moment rather than editing it out adds a layer of realism to the film, showcasing the dynamic and sometimes unpredictable nature of live performances. What do you think about the bloopers in The Dirty Dancing? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.